In this video, I'm taking down my backlog once more. Fucking hell. I already made a video a while back taking out some games from my backlog, so it's time for part 2. Last time I did 3 games, but in this video, I'm going to be doing 4. I just want to be a little bit extra. Before we get into it, I do have something to say at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around if you want to hear that. Anyways, let's get into it with the first game of the video. Now, for Final Fantasy 16, I only have 5 DLC trophies to get. This one's called Super Soaker for hitting 3 enemies with a tidal attack. This one's for completing 10 side quests in the DLC area. This trophy is for completing Kairos Gate. If you play Final Fantasy 14, it's kind of like a mini version of a deep dungeon. I had a lot of fun with this trophy, but it is tough on Final Fantasy mode. This trophy is for completing the water trial. Each primal has one in the game. They are just a gauntlet of fights, so it's not too bad. I think it's like 4 or 5 fights and then just a boss at the end. But here's the trophy. Now, sit down. Let me tell you about this last trophy. This trophy took me days, weeks, months, years. Nah, it's not even that bad. It's just like upgrading every skill with Ultima and Leviathan, and I did that ages ago. Now with Final Fantasy 16's DLC done, it's time to move on to the next game. But before I do that, I gotta head out first. Hey tough guy. Hey tough guy, heard you've been calling me Yella. For silent treatment, eh? Talking smack and you won't even talk back? I challenge you to a duel! Wait, what? Ah! Before I die, I gotta tell you the next platinum. It's. It's Need for Speed Unbound. And as a car connoisseur myself, and if you look over here, sir and madam, you'll see this Ferrari has about 5 horses inside. In all honesty, I don't know much about cars, and I don't really like cars. Like, they're cool, like, they drive, but I don't really care much about them. So it was a shock to me when by the end of this platinum I actually enjoyed the whole thing, and I would do it again, and I probably will. And I know this game just came out for PS Plus, and it's been on my backlog for ages, to be fair. I played it on the EA free trial that came out when the game came out, earned a few trophies, and that was about it. And now that it's free, it's time to finish the trophies on this game. So I'm starting this platinum off with 4 trophies. I lost my save file, don't know where it went, probably out for a packet of smokes. Anyways, let's get into this game. First trophy back is Drop the Beat. This is for using nitrous 5 times in a single player race.
With the cops, huh?
Hey Lakeshore is for completing the prologue. Public Enemy is for taking down 5 cops during a story mission.
Scumbag took us out, people.
Most Wanted is for escaping Heat 5 in story mode. It's like a 5-star in GTA.
Pursuit terminated.
Rebel Without a Pause is for completing 30 street races in story mode. Style It Out is for completing 10 takeover events. Now in this next section, I'm taking a little break from the story mode and I went on to Lakeshore Online. From reading guides back when this game first released, online seemed like a pain in the ass. But with many updates later, online is a breeze to get trophies for. And I genuinely had fun going for the online trophies in this game. Anyway, so this whole section is dedicated to online trophies. So be prepared for a trophy montage. This is probably the grindiest trophy in Lakeshore Online. You have to complete 25 races. Now, that might not sound a lot, but when you're actually doing it, it drains you. Anyways, this is the last trophy for the online mode. Now that online's done, let's go back to story mode. Hey Speedy is for reaching 200 miles per hour in story mode. The easiest way I got this trophy is I did a kind of like side mission thing that you get given, and I got a really good car that easily hit 200 miles per hour.
You know, I'm no expert.
New Crew is for completing the first qualifier in the story. Escape Artist is for escaping max heat with an A+ rated car. Jesus Christ, that was a tongue twister. If you could hear the outtakes. Hang on, I'll play a few real quick. Escape Artist is for escaping max heat with a... Fuck! Escape Artist is for escaping max start... Anyway, here's a trophy.
Do your job and get this punk!
Inflow is for having 200,000 points in a takeover event. There's another trophy like this, and it's so much harder. Untouchable is for escaping 50 police chases in story mode. This one you'll just randomly get.
We get him next time. Is that...
Oh, it's on is for completing qualifier 2. Serious Guap is for banking 75k in one session. This isn't too hard, just gotta be careful not to get caught by the cops. Cash Money Millionaire is for earning 1 mil in story mode. Rydell's Rides is for upgrading your garage to its fullest in story mode. Lake Better Watch Out is for completing the 3rd qualifier. Hashtag Blessed is for owning 10 cars in the story mode.
Just anarchists.
Found Family is for completing the story mode. Now here's the hardest part of the entire platinum, because genuinely you need to just try not to give up. It's just basically a bunch of collectibles, and oh my god, the amount of times I just contemplated just giving up. Anyways, here's the collectibles. In the Zone is for getting 3 stars on all the speedrun activities. Frequent Flyers for getting 3 stars on all the long jump activities. Caught on Cameras for getting 3 stars on all the speed traps. Catch My Drift is for getting 3 stars on all the drift zones. Heaven Spot is for collecting all the street art. This is actually a really fun and cool collectible. The Bear Champ is for collecting all the bear collectibles. It's a very random collectible. I've never played the other Need for Speed games, but are these in the other ones? Let me know. Ad Busing is for destroying all the billboard collectibles. This is another fun collectible, it's just sometimes really annoying. And Cleaning Up is for getting all the collectibles and doing all the street events. This last trophy is such a pain. You have to get 250,000 in a takeover event, and I struggled with 200,000. The only way that I managed to do this trophy was on a video that came out when the game released. There was a comment that told like a really good way to do it. And the first time I tried their way of doing it, I did it straight away. Right, now I just need one more trophy, and it's this one. I'm terrible at the takeover events, so this is going to be fun, I guess. Oh shit, I might actually get it. What am I doing wrong, man? Now, when I thought all hope was lost, I found this comment. This comment was under a video about the Flowmaster trophy. And when I read this, I just thought it was too stupid to work. But I thought I might as well give it a try. I've been at this for hours. I need to just try everything I can. And I'm not even joking. First time trying it this method, I got this run. Oh my god, this actually might be it. Oh my god, that took forever. But we got the platinum. That is the Need for Speed Platinum, and thank you to the person that put on a comment on a random video a couple years ago saying to not do it with nitrous, because that was the first time I did it without nitrous and I just fucking smashed it. Anyways, that is Need for Speed Unbound done, and we are now going on to the next game. See you. HQ, I got him. Okay, got it. I'm a hitman. And this is my absolution. Jesus Christ, that was so shit. Anyways, the next platinum is Hitman Absolution. Now, this is one of my personal favorite Hitman games. And I know this game is not a lot of people's cup of tea. It's very late 2000s. But personally, I think it's amazing. And I just love it so much. This has been on my backlog for a few years now. And I just got stuck at a level and just gave up the entire game. But this time, I am platinuming the game, and I might at some point go for blood money, because blood money, looking at the trophy list for that, looks way harder. Anyways, enough rambling on, let's get into Hitman Absolution. From the last time I played, I didn't complete the story, so I'm on the courthouse mission and I get the trophy Jailbird for gaining access to the jail. Hour of Reckoning is for approaching the church after the courthouse mission. True Form is for gaining access to Agent 47's iconic suit. I got chills from this scene, like absolute chills. Destroying Something Beautiful is for assassinating Layla. Reach for the Stars is for completing 50 challenges. There's another trophy like this where you have to complete 100 instead of 50. The Final Countdown is for assassinating Blake Dexter. A Personal Contract is for assassinating Travis. He's been basically chasing you throughout this entire game. The Russian Hair is for getting 47 precision headshots. So basically you have to squeeze the trigger slightly and then just shoot him in the head.
I got one down.
Information is Power is for collecting all the evidence collectibles throughout the game. It's not too bad, and thankfully there's challenges to it as well, so it helps you with the challenge trophy. Absolution is for completing the game on any veteran difficulty, and I chose the easiest of the veteran difficulties, which is hard. Grandmaster is for completing 100 challenges. These aren't too bad, and you could just easily like look at which ones you want to do and like just pick and choose basically. Jack of all trades is for getting all playstyles. These are just certain things you have to do, and it'll just unlock a playstyle. It's very weird. And with all that done, finally the platinum for Hitman Absolution. I know there wasn't much to that bit, but it's because I had 13 trophies left, so it's not like I chose it to be that short. Now I will say, this final game, it took ages, and I mean ages. But thankfully, I enjoy the game and I enjoy the series it's a part of. But my original plan was I was going to do the DLC as well as the platinum. But by the end of the platinum, I just didn't want to play it anymore. So I'll do the DLC in a different video because I have the DLC, I've been having the DLC, and I think the DLC would just be fun. May I introduce the last game of this video? Ni no Kuni 2. We start this game's backlog lens by popping a few story trophies. Price of Progress is for completing Chapter 6. King of the Skies is for taking your first trip in the Zipline. You get this after Chapter 6. It's like the dragon in the first game. Mark of the Kings is for completing Chapter 7. Peace Breaks Out is for completing Chapter 8. Now, these two trophies aren't a part of the story, but I just wanted to include them because they're in the recording. Recruiting Sergeant is for recruiting 50 citizens into your kingdom. The kingdom is like this side mini-game. Well, not really mini-game, but this side thing in this game, which helps you create armor, weapons, cooks you meals to help you with boss fights and stuff like that. It's easily one of the things that I could spend hours upon hours on, and I don't know why it's so addictive. Lord Treasurer is for opening 100 treasure chests. There's another trophy like this where it's 200. You can open these treasure chests in dungeons or open world. They all count. I just got this randomly from both trophies. Now we're back onto the story, and just before the trophy pops, I just want to mention this boss fight. Right, so I'm on normal mode, by the way, because I didn't want to go through the game through hard mode. Yeah, I'm a pussy. This boss fight, oh my god. First try, I got so close to beating him. Like, real close. And when you're low on MP, not even if you're low, but when you're shooting your ranged weapon, so Roland, it's a gun, Evan, it's a wand, two other people, can't remember their names, but they shoot bows. Well, I had Roland left. I swear I was standing still. I might have a bit of drift on my controller, but he jumps forward and dies, and just I have to do the whole boss again. And bear in mind, this boss, since I'm heavily underleveled, takes about like 30 minutes. So I was just not happy. Here's footage of that stupid death, and also the trophy. Take a look.
Stupid deaths, they're funny cause they're true. Stupid deaths, hope next time it's not you. Listen.
Anyways, with the pain and suffering done, we get the trophy Onward to Unity for completing Chapter 9. Now, since the story's done, it's time to eliminate some of these easy trophies. First, we start off with Warrior King, which is for killing 2,000 enemies. Next is Sidetracked for completing 50 side quests. There's about 2 more trophies like this for completing 100 side quests and 150 side quests. You will see these later. The Royal Treasurer is for opening 200 treasure chests. Just like the 100 chest one, it's just opening an extra 100 more. Not that much. Beside Yourself is another side quest trophy where you complete 100 side quests. All About the Errands is for completing 50 errands. You get errands by talking to the crow guy in any major city. They're not that hard. You normally have the items on hand. Triple Threat is to get 50 trapdoors to remember you. These are like fast travel points around the map. I, for the life of me, could not find the final one until I realised it was probably in a place where I went earlier in the game. And it was. Recruiting Consultant is for getting 100 new citizens in the Kingdom minigame. I still don't know what to call it because it's not really a minigame, it's like a side activity. King of the Castle is for getting your kingdom to level 4. This takes quite a while, I cannot lie. Superpower is for getting 70 million influence. Influence is what you get for upgrading your buildings, building new buildings, and doing research in those buildings. Cooking Up a Storm. You need to cook 50 meals in the kitchen in your kingdom. This can take quite a while because you need to source your own ingredients, reach level 10, which can take a while, and also get recipes from side quests and other miscellaneous activities. No Downside is for completing 150 side quests. Now, the best way to do these side quests, I think, is to just do the side quests that the citizens in your kingdom give you. I swear there might be an infinite amount. Weapon Whiz is for crafting 50 different weapons at the blacksmiths at your kingdom. Scourge of the Tainted is for defeating 50 tainted monsters. These are like monsters that are just like extra powerful and they are decently hard. You get good stuff from them at least though. Music Buff is for collecting 24 notebooks. These can be collected through quests or finding them in a treasure chest. Royal Mint is for having 500,000 guilders at one given time. Not accumulated, but at one given time. So you need 500,000 guilders on your person for this trophy. And what are guilders? Well, it's your typical JRPG currency. So, gil, gold. Wide Awake is for awakening 50 times. You'll have a companion that throws these gold orbs, and every single time you collect them, you get full health and unlimited mana for a short amount of time. Wide Awake is for completing 30 floors in the Dreamer's Maze. You are able to start the Dreamer's Maze once you have completed all 9 Dreamer's doors. Higgledy Hotshot is for cooking up 50 different Higgledies. These are kind of like familiars, but were. If you don't know what familiars were, they were kind of like these. They're like Pokemon, but they're from the first Ni no Kuni. Yeah, these are just worse versions. You can't even control them, really. Higgledy Gaggle is for getting a matching set of Higgledies. Each Higgledy has a certain appearance, and you just need to get a matching set, basically, and you'll get this trophy. Armor Ace is for creating 50 different types of armor. Now, what they don't care to mention is accessories also count, so you can craft rings and necklaces, and it will count towards this trophy. Master of Magic is for upgrading your spells 50 times. This ain't too hard, just go to the Spellworks and upgrade every character's skill. Now, this trophy, I have heard so much about. I've heard that it's difficult, it is tedious, it's RNG dependent. I had an easy time with it. Genuinely, I did not think it was that bad. I think it was more because I did it towards, like, when I was finishing the Platinum. But honestly, it's not that bad. Night Errand is for completing 100 errands from Swift Solutions. It's just like All About the Errands, just 50 more. Now, this trophy makes a return from the first game. In the first game, it was called Glim Reaper, but in this game, it's called Ball Boy. And it's the exact same requirement. You have to catch 2,000 glims or balls. I can't decide what name they're going for. The easiest way to do this is learn the spell Retrial and keep on doing the Cradle of Fire boss over and over again, and just staying at this phase where all like the rocks fall from the sky and just break them. You get loads of balls / glims from them. No stone unturned is for satisfying every single higgledy stone. These are just stones that are just around the whole entire map, in dungeons, overworld, everywhere. Basically, you talk to them, you get a hint of what they want, and you give it to them, and they'll give you an item, and that's it. There are 26, I think. They're not too hard to find as long as you've got a guide. And now, prepare your ears for the platinum for Ni no Kuni 2. And bang! That is 4 games in one video. I beat what I previously did with the other backlog video of 3 games, and I did 4. I'm not doing this again. It's going back to 3 after. I cannot lie. This one drained me quite a bit. Now, before the video ends, I just do quickly want to say, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, and that's because life stuff happened. I've recently moved out, my fiance has given birth to my son, and it's just been, every day's been a new learning experience by raising him, and I'm just trying to work a schedule around. And I'm just in a constant battle with myself, trying to decide what I want to do with my life. And I think I've finally decided that it's this. I do really want to do this, like, for a living, basically. And the only way I can do that is by putting my all into this, and obviously helping out with my son and everything. Basically just putting 50% of me into this and 50% of me into my personal life. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and also if you've noticed the editing is a bit different, I'm trying a new editing style. It may be bad, it may be good. I'll just see how this video does. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.